Right, so we are connected. So it is a case of good morning, ladies, indeed. Right, so we're just gonna take a seat. Nice, easy like Sunday morning. And we are going to place one foot over the outstretched leg, whichever leg that's gonna be. We're gonna put the foot right over the leg so that it's over beside the knee. And then from there, the leg that you've got bent over, the arm goes back and the opposing arm comes and pushes that leg towards the opposite side. So you've got one leg outstretched. So in this case, my left leg is out, my right leg is being crossed over, my right arm is stabilizing me, and my left arm is pushing my right knee away. And I'm twisting my body to the right. And I'm now performing what's called a piriformis stretch. It is known as other things as well, but this one specifically for that piriformis. And we're going to hold that stretch. So make sure that you are applying pressure to the leg that is bent. You're applying pressure for it to be pushed out so that your glute, your hip is being opened up. And we're going to hold that stretch for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the leg goes straight. We're not going to swap over just yet. We're going to keep our leg straight like that. We're going to point our fingers out towards our toes. And then with our hip, we're going to just tilt it. Just tilt. So try and maintain that nice straight back so that you're getting a calf, hamstring. Hopefully you can still see me. And we're just going to stretch out, holding, holding, holding. So from that point that you've got now, where you're feeling quite tight, bring your hands down to your shins or wherever your hands go, and then take a deep breath in. And let's hold the breath. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then expel the breath and move a little bit forward with your fingers down your leg. And then what we do now, we go all the way back, right? Go all the way back and we put our hands behind us. We flex at the elbows and then we lean back slightly. So we open up our chest, put the knees up, feet flat. And now we're gonna go into some breathing. So we're gonna go into a deep breath. So deep breath now. And then breathe out. Deep breath again. And then we breathe out. And then deep breath again. And breathe out. Deep breath again. We breathe out. And the last time that we're going to breathe in is now. Deep breath. And hold. Hold that breath. Just hold it. Feel your body now just reacting to the hold. Feeling those muscles start to open up on the chest, on the shoulders. And 3, 2, 1, we breathe out. And then straighten our legs again. And then point your fingers out. Bring your fingers down to your legs. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, let's go all the way. Further than what we did before. All the way. Deep breath out, deep breath out, deep breath out. Put the head down and deep breaths in. So breathe in through the nose, expand the belly, and breathe out through the mouth. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 4 seconds. We go 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. And then expel that breath for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. And then we breathe in for 4 seconds. Moving forward if you can. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. Breathing out for 4 seconds. Holding the breath for 4 seconds. Then move forward if you can. Breathe in for 4 seconds through the nose, open up the belly. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. And then hold for 4. And if you can move a little bit more forward, try to do that. Take that one last deep breath for 4 seconds in now. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. And breathe as normal and relax out of that position. And the opposing leg is going to be crossing your leg now from the original leg that was crossed. And your arm is going to go back, the same arm on the same side as the bent leg. And then you're going to cross over the other arm and push it against the bent knee and push it away as you twist that spine. Rotate that spine. And we're just going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. And again, we're going to be outstretched, but we're going to lie down now. And we're going to bring the knee into the chest. Bring the knee into the chest. Whichever knee that you want. Just bring it right into the chest. Pull it as high as you can so that it glues and welds itself on that stomach and chest, rib cage. And as you've held it, we're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to slightly pull the knee away so that it's on the outside of our body. And then we're going to try and pull the leg even further up as it's on the outside of our body now, on the side of our rib cage. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that leg, whichever leg that you were stretching, goes down. And the opposing leg comes up. You grab it and then pull it into your chest. Hold it into your chest. Just breathe as normal, breathe as normal. And as you've now got it statically held, it's quite comfortable. We're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to pull it away so that it now is on the outside of our body, outside of our rib cage, outside of our chest. And we're going to put it a little bit more higher as well. A little bit more higher as well. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. And we're going to relax, still staying on our backs. Still staying on our backs. And one leg gets raised up. And our hands are either side of our body, keeping us stabilized. And we're going to now rotate the leg right over so that we go into a reverse scorpion. Try and maintain your body and don't allow the tilt to completely override the side of your body that you are on. Try and keep your back flat on the floor. Try and keep both hands planted on that floor. And as your hips are rotating, we want to keep your stomach, your midsection, your torso, your chest quite aligned to the ceiling. So we don't want that to tilt too much. I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you expel out, I want you to feel your leg just drop. And then another deep breath in. And when you breathe out, I want your leg to just drop. And then one more time, we're going to take a deep breath in. And then as we expel out, the leg just drops again. And then we relax. We relax. And then our leg goes all the way up. The other leg, that is. And it rotates itself round. So that once again, we go into the reverse scorpion stretch. Try to keep both hands flat on the floor. As you're rotating at the hips, the glutes are stretching, the hamstring is stretching, the hips have opened up, but your torso, your chest, your shoulders, they're quite aligned as they travel up. So your stomach should be twisted, and then as you travel up the body, it should straighten itself out so that both of your shoulders are facing the ceiling. And then we're going to take another deep breath. As we expel the breath, let the leg drop. Another deep breath. And then as we breathe out, the leg drops. And one last time, we take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we let the leg drop. Awesome work. And then what we're going to do now is just go back on our front position, on our back position, sorry. And now what we're going to do is bend one leg, plant the foot on the floor. Plant the foot on the floor with your leg bent. So now your knee is pointing to the ceiling. With the opposite leg, what I'd like you to do is place the foot on top of that opposite thigh, so that you're kind of on your knee stroke thigh with the other foot. And from there, I'd like you to reach out to the extended elevated knee, and I want you to push that knee down. So we get another type of hip piriformis stretch. Just push it down and feel that hip start to open up. It's going to feel in between pain and glory. Not really sure what you'll be feeling, but I'm feeling this subtleness of pain, which is nice. And as we've done that, we're going to release the hand away from the knee, keep the foot on the knee, and bring that bent leg higher now. And we clasp behind the thigh, and we pull the leg towards us. So that now we go into the traditional piriformis stretch, four-legged stretch. Four-point stretch. So the foot's on the top of the thigh, reaching the knee, the opposing foot, and that gets extended out so that the knee is in line with the foot, and it's not coming into your rib cage, it's actually coming out. And then you're holding the leg that is of 90-degree angle, which is elevated. So you're supporting that leg. And then what you do, you release one hand, so the hand that can push the opposite knee, holding the leg up with the same side arm as the leg is elevated, and push down on the knee, so that you're getting a deeper stretch now that your legs are elevated. And we're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. And both our legs now are going to go and relax. Both the legs are going to relax. And what we're going to do is bend the opposite leg so that your foot is planted on the floor, and you've got the opposite leg now upright. The knee is pointing to the ceiling. And then what you do from here is the opposite leg, the one that is now outstretched, you make sure the foot is on the top of the thigh, about to protrude the knee. And now you've got that four-figure look. 4-point. So where I said four-legged, obviously you have 2 legs. So it's a four-figure, figure 4. And now you're going to push down on the knee that is outstretched, the one that you can reach with the same side arm. Push away with the hand gently. So for me, my right side, my right hand is now pushing away my right knee, which is folded on my left thigh, through being pinned via my right foot. And then what we do from here is release the hand from the knee. We grab the leg that is bent underneath the thigh and pull it towards us. So we go into that traditional figure 4 stretch. Not figure 4. And we're just going to hold that stretch. Try and keep your upper body quite relaxed. And we're going to hold this for another 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, we're going to release one hand, and then we're going to push the knee a little bit further out, the one that we can actually reach with our same side hand. So for me, it's my right leg. So we release the hand away. So for me, it's my right. I'm still clasping my left leg with my left hand, and then I'm pushing away my right knee with my right hand. And that right knee is the one that's out, the one that's got that tip of the 4. The horizontal line of the 4. And we're going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And both legs are now going to go down. And you're going to sit up. And you're going to widen your legs, like so. And as in the beginning, what we did, where we stretched out with our fingers, we're going to do the same thing, right? So here, you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to hold that breath. And as you hold that breath, you're going to protrude as far as you can, holding that breath. And then as you reach the end of your stretch, breathe out. As you breathe out, you'll find you'll be able to go a little bit more further. And then put your hands down. And then you're going to subtly crawl your hands to your leg. And have one hand on the outside of the leg, one hand on the inside of the leg. And then you're going to clasp your leg wherever you can. So if you can clasp it on your thigh or your shin or your ankle, even your toe, please do. And then deep breath in. And then as we expel the air out, we're going to pull ourselves into that leg. Getting a wicked hamstring stretch in particular. Whilst you're in that position, grab your toe, your big toe, and pull your big toe so that it stretches your Achilles, your calf, and it puts a little bit more stretch where your calf meets the back of the knee and your hamstring meets the glute, so your glute and ham tie in, as well as the glute meet with the ham meet with the knee. So full on back of the leg. And the opposite hand now, that is on your shin, so basically the hand that is not holding your big toe, try and reach it even further. Try and reach it even further down your leg. And what you'll find there is the same side lat is being popped out. So you're getting an oblique and lat stretch at the same time. And we're just going to hold that. We're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently come up with both hands. One hand on the one side of the leg, the other one on the other. And then once again, we're going to go step by step. Step by step. The hands over. So don't tilt, don't pivot too quick. And now you've got one hand on the inside of the leg, the opposing leg, and one hand on the other side of the leg, the outside of the leg. And the same principle applies. Reach down, grab the leg wherever you can, and the hand that was furthest out, so the hand that was on the outside of the leg, I want you to reach it further so that it can actually grab your ankle or your big toe, and then lean down. Lean down, big stretch. So we get Achilles, calf, calf to Achilles, calf to hamstring, hamstring to knee, and hamstring to glute. And once we've got that stretch and we've held it nicely and your body is conforming, that hand that is now on the inside of your leg, reach it even further down your foot, down your calf, down your leg, wherever your hand is. And then you're going to get a nice lat stretch on top of that. Brilliant. And then we're going to come back in and we go into a butterfly. So we put our feet together for the butterfly. Our body goes upright now. And our elbows now push into our thigh or our knee. And our elbows push in. So as the elbows push, we're pushing the knees away. Pushing the knees away and holding that. I've got to say hello. Hey Mike and Nick. And we push away. As we push away, our hips, our body is going to conform. As it conforms, it's going to feel from being uncomfortable to now becoming a little bit more comfortable, still with a little bit of discomfort. So we're going to get rid of that discomfort. How we're going to do that is still apply pressure, but we're going to concentrate on breathing now. So it's going to be 8 seconds in, 8 seconds hold, 8 seconds breathe out, and 8 seconds hold again. So in 3, 2, 1, deep breath in for 8. And we hold. And then we breathe out. And then we hold for 8. Now we're going to take another deep breath in for 8. We're going to hold for 8. And then we're going to breathe out for 8. And then we're going to hold for 8. And then we're going to take another deep breath in for 8. Hold for 8. And then we breathe out for 8. And then we hold for 8. And then the final time we're going to take a deep breath in for 8. Hold. And we breathe out for 8, making sure that we're pushing down on the legs so that the knees are opening up. Hold the breath for 8. Awesome work. And now from that butterfly position, we're just gonna go into a pigeon, which is the opposite leg goes back and the front leg now goes to a 90-degree angle and the heel comes in a little bit. So you're now disrupting that 90-degree angle and you are leaning into that leg. Lean into that leg. And we go into a pigeon. So you can clasp the knee with both hands and then you go right over the knee for the pigeon, or you can have your hands either side of the leg and just collapse the elbows and push down, opening up the hips, the glutes. And then after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to change legs. So we go similar to the 90-90, but it's not exactly two 90-degree angle stretches. So the front leg is now going into a 90-degree angle, pulling it more in, so it goes to around an 80, 75-degree angle, and then you could put two hands either side of your body to support you, either side of your leg, and then lean in for the pigeon, or you can clasp the knee and lean right in nice and deep. Get that glute stretch, hamstring stretch, T-band stretch, and on the opposing, awesome. And we are going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then getting on and kind of stretch where we go deep, go into the cat stretch, nice and deep, and you're going to tilt the hips to any side that you want, and the opposing lat, I want you to push into that opposing lat, push into your shoulder so your lat opens up whilst your other side gets tilted, mobilized, and you've now developed a kind of S on your spine. And then we mobilize to the other side. Again, that S shape on the spine. Get that lat popped out. Try and sit on those heels, as I've forgotten. And then straighten yourselves out. Get on all your fours again. And slowly make your way up. And go into a supine stretch. Watch that head rush. And for Sunday, you have been stretched. I thank you, ladies.